Okay, boys and girls, I need everybody to meet me at the meeting area. Yeah. So today, I chose to read this book about pumpkins. Can anyone guess why I chose to read about pumpkins today? Livia?
Because.
Okay, Kathy?
Halloween.
Halloween. Who's excited for Halloween?
Me.
Me too. Very good. And have we all touched a pumpkin or seen a pumpkin? Yes?
I saw a pumpkin before.
You did? Let's describe. What are some words to describe the pumpkin? What does a pumpkin look like? Livia?
What, orange?
It's orange.
It's round.
It's round.
And green.
Can be green.
Oh, and a stem.
And it has a stem. Very good. So we're going to read the story to become experts about how pumpkins grow. So it's called From Seed to Pumpkin by Wendy Pleffer, illustrated by James Graham Hale. And while I'm reading this book, I want you guys to pay attention to the order that everything happened. When spring winds warm the earth, a farmer plants hundreds of pumpkin seeds. See the farmer?
I cannot see the seeds. Oh, no.
Every pumpkin seed can become a baby pumpkin plant. Underground, covered with dark, moist soil, the baby plants begin to grow. So these are the baby plants. As the plants get bigger, the seeds crack open, stems sprout up. Now the word sprout means to grow, so that means that the stems grow up. The roots, which means the part of the plant that grows under the soil, the roots dig down. Inside the roots are tubes. Water travels up the tubes the way juice goes up a straw. In less than 2 weeks from planting time, green shoots poke up through the earth. These shoots grow into tiny seedlings. 2 leaves called seed leaves uncurl on each stem. They reach up towards the sun. Sunlight gives these leaves energy to make food. Like us, plants need food to grow. But green plants do not eat food as we do. Their leaves make it. To make food, plants need light, water, and air. Leaves catch the sunlight. Roots soak up rainwater, and little openings in the leaves let air in. Using energy from the sun, the leaves mix the air with water from the soil to make sugar. This feeds the plants. Soon, broad, prickly leaves with jagged edges unfold on the stem. Now, the word broad means wide and large. You see how big they are now? The seed leaves dry up. Now, the new leaves make for the pumpkin plant. Each pumpkin stem has many sets of tubes. 1 tube in each set takes water from the soil up to the leaves so they can make sugar. The other tube sends food down so the pumpkin can grow. The days get warmer. The farmer tends the pumpkin patch to keep weeds out. Weeds take water from the soil. Pumpkin plants need the water to grow. Pumpkin plants don't stand up tall. As the stems grow longer, they sprawl all over the ground. Before long, twisted, tangled vines cover the pumpkin patch. Soon, the flower buds appear on the vine. After each bud opens, its orange petals grow bigger and bigger. They look like bright orange umbrellas. During the heat of the day, the flowers close. They open again during the cool nights and early mornings. The bright orange flowers attract swarms of bees. The bees buzz about, carrying yellow pollen from the male flowers to the female flowers. Now pumpkins can grow. The petals wither away. Where the flowers bloom, tiny hard fruits begin to grow. Hundreds of these cling to the vine. So these are the fruits growing. The days grow hot. All summer, the warm sun and the cool rain help the tiny fruits grow larger and larger. Soon, summer is over. The corn stalks next to the pumpkin patch turn brown. Leaves on the trees turn red, orange, and yellow. And pumpkins change color too. As they ripen, they change from green to yellow, then orange. So ripen just means to become mature and prepared. So once they ripen and change colors, they're ready. They turn orange. In just 4 months, small flat white pumpkin seeds have grown into big, fat, orange pumpkins. The pumpkins are ripe and round with lumps and bumps. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they're waiting for the autumn sun. Some pumpkins will be carved into jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. Some will be baked for Thanksgiving pumpkin pies. Colorful leaves turn brown. Winter winds begin to blow, and soon the trees are bare. The farmer looks out over the pumpkin patch where only a few dead vines remain. But when spring winds warm the earth once again, he will plant hundreds of pumpkin seeds. And once again, they will grow from seed to pumpkin. Who enjoyed this book? Did we all learn how pumpkins grow?
Yes.
Very good. So now we're going to go back to our seats and we're going to learn. So now we're going to learn how writers use sequence in their writing to write better. Now, sequence simply means order. So to write in order, do you think the author the book would have made sense if he wrote about how pumpkins grow big and then say that farmers plant the seeds? Say no.
No.
No, that wouldn't make sense. So in order for the book to make sense, the author had to write everything in order. So to write in order, we're going to learn the 5 key terms. We're going to learn first, what happens first, next, then, after, and finally. Can everybody say those?
First, then, next, after, finally.
Very good. So we're going to use this book to write everything in sequence. So I'm going to hand out these. And in each page, we're going to do a drawing about what we're writing. So everybody, let's go over this. So first, remember what happens first? Livia? First, a farmer plants many pumpkin seeds. So we can draw for the first page, just draw the farmer planting the pumpkin seeds. And next, what happens next, Kathy?
The seeds need light and water to grow.
Good. So the sunlight, the water, and the air serve as food for the plants to grow. Then the flower buds grow into orange petals. After, tiny hard fruits grow on the vine. And finally, the pumpkins grow into different shapes and sizes. We have this pumpkin in our classroom that's bigger than this small pumpkin, right? Yes, Livia?
I saw a pumpkin before.
You saw a pumpkin before? And now you know how they grow, right? First, they're little tiny seeds, and then they grow bigger and bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to illustrate, for 5 minutes, we're going to illustrate how the pumpkins grow. Very good illustrations, guys. Now that we're done with our pumpkin story, we're going to make our own story as writers using sequence. Can't see my face. Now, what are some ideas that we can use for stories using sequence, Livia? What are some stories that we can use using first, next, then, after, and finally? Brush your teeth. Very good. How to brush my teeth. That's one good idea. What's another good idea, Kathy?
How to make a sandwich.
How to make a sandwich. Any other ideas? Livia?
Putting your clothes by yourself.
Very good. How to put on clothes. How to get dressed. These are very good ideas. How about how to clean your room?
And fix your bed.
Good one. How to clean your room and how to fix your bed. Now that we have some of our own ideas, I want you guys to become writers and in your notebooks start a draft using one of your ideas. You can write how to make a sandwich, how to clean your room, any idea using the 5 sequences. Remember, first, next, then, after, and finally. So what are you going to write about, Livia? How to brush your teeth?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So what's one thing you can do first? Walk to the bathroom. Very good. And then next, what do you do when you walk in the bathroom?
Take the toothbrush.
Take the toothbrush. And then what do you do?
Put the toothpaste.
Put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. And after that,
You brush
you
it.
brush your teeth and your tongue. And finally, what do you do?
Rinse it.
You rinse it. Good story, Livia.
I used to color it.
You can make your drawing now. What are you writing about? What's your idea?
Making a sandwich.
Very good. What kind of sandwich?
Peanut butter and jelly.
What do you do first when you make peanut butter and jelly?
I get the bread.
You get the bread. Next,
I get the peanut butter and jelly.
you get the peanut butter and jelly.
I
Then,
put the peanut butter on one side.
after,
I put the jelly on the other side of the
and
bread.
finally,
Put it together.
very good. You guys are good writers using sequence.
And I
Good job.
eat it.
You eat it. So when we're doing our drafts in our notebooks, we can start drawing little illustrations to go with our story, okay? And get ready to share your stories when you're done.